Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac. Let's take a look at our stats real quick here. We're doing well. We haven't obviously mastered the game yet, but we're doing well. I'd like to do a challenge run today. We've only cleared one, and I need to get through all of them at some point. Let's do 7 years bad luck. Number 2. I believe with this challenge your luck is set to 0. I'm not sure exactly how that makes it more difficult. I would assume I probably want to avoid slot machines. Let's check up here real quick. Spirit Heart, excellent, and 2 spiders. I think that luck impacts the chances of getting drops at the end of rooms that you complete. Yeah, let's go in here. And I believe it may have an impact on maybe your chances of winning at the gambling in the game. Half red heart, nice. I'm going to use my bomb. Well, yeah, I'm going to use my bomb to escape rather than lose that half a spirit heart. We're on the cellar, which is nice. Cellar has beautiful music, but it does, ouch, have the spider. Ooh, 2 hits. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Maybe I should play a little better. It does have spiders, which can get up all up in your grill, as you just saw there. Cause you some problems. At least they cause me some problems. Taking out these spiders shouldn't be too hard on this room layout. There we go. Wondering if that guy was going to come out of there or if he was playing a cat and mouse waiting game. We have the deck of cards. Every time I use it, I will produce a tarot card or a playing card. I believe it charges every 6 rooms. Let's use it now. 2 of hearts. It gives me back half of my max. No, what's it do? It gives you back. It fills up your health. It gives you back half of the damage you've taken, something like that. How can I describe this? If I have 1.5 red hearts and I have 3 heart containers, I use it, it'll give me full health. If I have 1 red container that's full and 2 empty, and I use it, I'll get 1 full. Basically, it just takes how much health you have and gives that back to you. It doesn't give you new heart containers, doesn't refill spirit hearts. So if I use it now, I'll go up to full health, but it'd be a little bit of a waste. The best time to use it would be when I have 1.5 red hearts, because 1.5 times 2 is 3 red hearts, and I have 3 heart containers. There we go. It's not a difficult concept, but oh my goodness, I'm struggling to explain it. I don't need to look for the secret room because I've already found it, but I am going to clear out the last room here just for the chance it drops. I'm getting good drops for these rooms, bombs and keys, so maybe that bad luck doesn't impact room drops. Of course, my sample size is very low, so I don't want to make any kind of overarching conclusion. 7 cents isn't too bad, but not enough to make going to the shop worthwhile. Could have been a sale item in there, but with only 2 keys, I'd rather not risk it in case on the next floor I just get none. Taking out Duke of Flies here. Duke of Flies is one of the easier first floor bosses. This is not a champion version, so he's only going to be coughing out 3 red flies, as you just saw there. He'll be pushing them towards me, which makes him say to stop orbiting him instead of attacking me. Can be a bit of a pain. And he also will occasionally cough out a large red fly that takes 2 times the hits to kill. Like that one right there, larger. It takes 3 hits to kill that as opposed to the 2, I guess, to kill the other flies. Overall, he's not very dangerous unless you let him kind of get all up in your face, or you let him keep spawning the flies and you don't kill them. Then they can be a bit dangerous. Secret Duke of Flies, I would say, is to kind of stay towards the top of the room. The flies have trouble hitting you up here unless they're pushed by other flies. And there we go. Alright, let's get this. Kill the poop. Poof. Poop killed itself when Duke of Flies died. Pick up my health upgrade. With 8 cents, 2 keys, I don't want to take the chance of going to the shop. Curse of Darkness, very unfortunate, but on a floor of this size, not a big deal. I will probably end up missing the secret room because of it, but it could be a lot worse. When you get this on like Necropolis or something like that, it's a huge pain. When you get it on the early floors, it's just a minor inconvenience. Not going to go in the shop. Here's Lust. Lust is going to chase me down. With my default speed, I should be able to stay far enough away from Lust that she will not be able to touch me, which is how she does damage. She does contact damage. Like about half of the enemies in this game. She'll chase you out, try to bump into you, cause you damage. Drop the pill. As I mentioned before, this is the 7 years bad luck, so I'm a little hesitant to take pills, but let's try it out anyway. Balls of Steel, glad I took the risk. Balls of Steel gives me 2 Spirit Hearts. Great pill to have in the rotation. After I clear this floor, I'll be able to use my spacebar item to produce another tarot card. I don't mind getting rid of the 2 of Hearts. It's not a super useful card. It only has the potential to heal half of your HP max. So it's not as good as like a full health pill, or Sun card, that sort of item. Let's see what we got. Death. Death will clear a room for me, doing Necronomicon level of damage to all enemies in the room. Great for when you step into a room and you realize it's one of those rooms that's very difficult to clear without taking damage. The trick is remembering to use it and not hold on to it forever. Another pill. I'm going to take it, but I'm going to go check out the item room first. Item room is Book of Shadows. Do I want the Book of Shadows over the deck of cards? I do. Now let's use my pill. Bad trip. That's unfortunate. Pick back up my death card. Delete the poop over here. No drops. There are lots of things you can do with the Book of Shadows, and so I'm going to hold on to it. Maybe use it in the arcade. Get some money out of it. Maybe get a blood bag for free, which would be nice. I believe there was an arcade on this floor. There's another key. Let me go back up here. Yep, there's the arcade. I was pretty sure there was an arcade. Let me take the 2 of Hearts first, and I'll show you how you use the 2 of Hearts. Play that one time, pick up the penny over here. 1 red heart of damage. 1.5. 2 red hearts of damage. I'm only getting 1 penny per play out of this machine. That might be because of luck. Now I'm going to use the Q. Doubled my filled red hearts. As I mentioned before, not a good idea to be in here playing these guys just because my luck is so bad. Hence the challenge, 7 years bad luck. So I'm going to kill them and get the drops that they contain within them. The key, another red heart, so let's go and play this twice more. Alright. Pick back up my death card. I'm going to go fight the boss first before I decide whether or not to use the Book of Shadows in that room. With it only paying out 1 penny per play, it might not be worth it to waste the time, kind of pump extra money out of it. I also don't have enough money for the shop. I don't want to leave this floor without going to the shop. I want to make sure I remember. I have in the past made the mistake of collecting enough money to go to the shop, or getting a key to go to the shop from an arcade and then just forgetting to go. Temperance is another blood bank, another bloodletting machine. I'm going to keep it on the ground for now, but I have a plan for it. I'm going to use a death card here, just kill those guys right away. White heart on the floor, very nice pickup. I don't want the shot speed up, the cat of nine tails. We're fighting Krampus. Not a bad thing, not what I wanted. I wanted a deal with the devil that would give me, say, Mom's Knife, which I'd unlocked recently. Or perhaps, oh, shoot. Or perhaps a Pact, or a Mark. You know, those types of items. Even a Spirit of the Night would not have been bad. But, you know what, this is not worst case scenario. Worst case scenario would have been coming in here and finding 2 guppy items that I don't want. Ouch. Need to play a little better here. With my base damage being so low, Krampus is taking quite a long time. His lump of coal just took another hit. His lump of coal will help me with that damage problem that I'm clearly having here. Oh, shoot. When he gets ready, when he gives you that tell, you have to just pick a direction and stick with it. Don't change your mind halfway through. Or you'll be like me and take tons of damage. Or you could just play poorly like I'm doing now and take tons of damage. I am tempted at this point to hop the Book of Shadows, but I was trying to save it for possible blood bag opportunities. Especially having the second Tempest machine. So I'm not going to use it, but I could have avoided some of the damage if I was just willing to use the Book of Shadows. More than one. Finally, Krampus is about ready to kick the bucket. There we go. A lump of coal. It will increase the damage based on how far my tears travel. A cent and a bomb. Could have used a bomb on that fight, thinking back on it. Not the end of the world that that fight did not go well. I could pick up the shot speed up, but because the shot speed up would make my tears stay on screen even less time, I think that'd be a mistake. It would not synergize well with the lump of coal. Taking this Tempest card back to the arcade here. And check this out. Gonna pop the Book of Shadows and play both of these machines. Here we go. Hit them both. Hit them both. Excellent. One blood bag is a great reward for this. It'll increase my speed, which is great because my speed was feeling a little sluggish. This is about the speed I like to be. If I pick up another speed up, I'll be going a little bit too fast. Now, because it's Curse of Darkness, I'm actually looking to see if I left any red hearts just sitting around. I would be remiss if I just kind of left them on the floor and then abandoned the blood machine and the hearts. Also, now that I have checked and I don't see any more. Sorry, I was over my eyes there. If you could hear that. Feeling a little tired. Haven't been sleeping very the last couple nights. But that's neither here nor there. Made it into the shop. Pick up the treasure map. Doesn't help me on this floor, but it will help me in the future. Pick up the Spirit Heart. 15 cents left. I could grab both the key and the tarot card. I could grab just one of them. I have 3 keys. I don't think it's necessary. So let's just abandon this floor. I could use a bomb back on that blood bank. I could play it a little bit more with the expectation that I'll get more hearts. I'm not going to do either. Picking up the white Eternal Heart that will become a container on this floor. So now we are really primed for a deal with the devil. We have lots of red heart containers. We're lacking damage. Satan has the ability to give us some good old damage. I don't know if fighting Krampus on that last floor was because of my lack of luck, the 7 years bad luck challenge that this run is supposed to be, or if that was just chance. I'm not sure if the luck has any impact. I believe it does not, but I'm not 100% sure. I believe luck does not have an impact on whether or not you fight Krampus or whether or not you get a deal with the devil. But I'm just speculating. Not speculating, but I'm just taking note that those two things happened. I have bad luck and I fought Krampus, but I don't believe that they're connected. Let's check our item room. We have Infestation. Every time I take a hit, I'll spawn some attack flies. They grow inside. Let's just go right... No, you know what? Let's fight a couple more rooms, get the Book of Shadows charged up. I was going to say, let's just march right in there. But no, let's not do that. Oh, that was close. These guys shoot at an angle. Should make them easy to predict and easy to dodge. Sometimes my brain just does not process my tear range. Just get some tears over there. There we go. My brain just doesn't process where they're going to be fighting appropriately, and I take damage. But they should be easy to avoid. Like so many things in this game, everything's based on patterns, pattern recognition. It should be easy to avoid them once you know the patterns, but knowing is only half of the battle, as they say. Wow, okay, so I have to hit them to actually kill them. I know that that's going to be a shocker. I'm also surprised that they're not just dying on their own. You actually have to land shots on them. Finally, down to the last one here. There we go. Book of Shadows is charged up. I could go fight the boss now, but let's take a look in here. With 2 bombs, I do have motivation to open up that chest with the expectation that there could be bombs or money in it. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to clear out the floor first before I make that decision. But before I clear out the floor, I'm going to come in here and fight whatever boss we have. This guy's not too bad. Chubby. Mr. Chubb's here. 2 bombs. Nice. If you drop a bomb, Chubb will actually eat it and do some pretty good damage to him, as you just saw there. I don't believe I've shown that off, but it's a technique. It does pretty good damage. I believe it's a reference to the Legend of Zelda enemy that eats the bombs, and then the bombs blow up inside of it. I don't feel the need to continue using bombs, and I want to save one in case there's a tinted rock on this floor that I've missed. It did speed up the fight quite a bit, though, because my damage is just not where it needs to be. We managed to kill him without taking any damage, provided I can kill off these last 2 enemies. we should be good to go. No deal with the devil, unfortunate. This is a shot speed up, just like Cat of Nine Tails was. I believe this one's a slightly less significant shot speed up. It'll also spawn a tarot card. To be honest, I don't want any shot speed ups because I have a lump of coal. Let's take a look over here for the shop. This is not the shop, but it is the Whore of Babylon room, also often referred to as the Curse room, wherein lies at least one, but often two red chests. Now that I've cleared the boss and taken no spirit heart damage, and no red heart damage I should say, and did not get a deal with the devil, I'm okay taking away my spirit heart to enter that room, and cross my fingers that one of the chests will teleport me to a deal with the devil. Let's take a look. It would have been a deal with the angel because this is an angel room item, and because there's an angel room item sitting here, that means that there was an angel room on this floor, and unfortunately it did not open for me, which is too bad. Now this is the prayer card. It's a new item. We haven't got it yet this run. Using it will spawn a white heart that I can then take with me to the next floor, and it becomes a heart container. I'm going to take it over the Book of Shadows just because it's a much, much, much more rare item. We don't get to see it very often. And the Book of Shadows will prevent me from taking stupid damage, like I've been taking all this room. Focus. Good. Heart brings me back up to where I was when I entered. Anyway, this will give me heart containers, where the Book of Shadows will just prevent me from taking red heart damage. Of the two, I think that getting the heart containers is more useful. Use the key to get in here. The item in here sucks, so I'm going to buy the tarot card. It's the moon. The moon will take me to the secret room on the next floor, because I'm not going to use it on this floor. Have I already been in the secret room this floor? No bomb spot on that side. Over here? There's a bomb spot here, so I must have already gone in there. I just can't remember. I could go do the enemy gauntlet room, the arena room. Not going to do it. Going to use my prayer card, which spawned me a white heart. You can see it up there, and then it will become a container as I leave the floor here. Excellent. I have the book, or the keys required to go to the library to look at the books. I'm not going to. I was about to place a bomb, but instead, let's just use our moon card. Jump in here. Get some change. Pretty good find. Plenty of money. Lots of reason to go to the shop on this floor. Hopefully it's not greed. It could be. Ouch. It could be greed. But I'm going to cross my fingers and hope it's not. Because I have the money to buy a good item. And if there's no greed on this shop, that means that Necropolis or Depths 2 will also be greed-free. So, got my fingers crossed. Also need to go to the treasure room before I fight the boss. There may be enough rooms on this floor that I can use the prayer card twice. Using it twice would give me the heart container rather than forcing me to take the white heart down to the next floor to get the container. That is, of course, assuming I don't lose the white heart between the first use of the prayer card and the second use of the prayer card. And last enemy here. Take him out. There we go. Pill. Don't know if I've seen that pill before. I might use a bomb to get to it, but I'm not going to do it yet in case I get a flying item somewhere on this floor. Because it's possible. There could be deal with the devil or deal with the angel on this floor that would give me a flying item, and then that bomb would have been wasted because I would be able to use the flying item to get that consumable pill for free. Patience in this game often is a virtue. Being too hasty often causes you problems, and that's just one of the many instances that is the case. Finally, damage is still nowhere near where it needs to be. Because it was a blue Larry Jr., he dropped a blue spirit heart for me. Not always the case, but it's often the case that blue champions drop spirit hearts, which I have promptly lost half of. I could go fight this boss. I could also go look for the treasure room first, in case there's a big advantage sitting in that treasure room. But I'm not going to. Oh! That was close. He almost got a lucky shot off. A lucky cheap shot off on me when I first entered the room here. Horseman of the Apocalypse, so he'll drop a cube of meat for me, which I will gladly take because I have not been dodging very well. I need to get through here without taking any more damage. to have a good shot at deal with the angel. Or deal with the devil. Champion version, this guy shoots spiders instead of flies. And has that odd star shot. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Trying to be extra defensive, but also playing a bit poorly is causing me to take these risks that I wish I could avoid. Getting trapped in corners and not being able to get rid of the spiders before they become a nuisance. I'm in an interesting spot where I think the spiders are taking 2 hits if they're close, and 1 hit if they're far because of the lump of coal. Managed to kill him. 1 spider left. No red heart damage. Still did not get a deal with the devil. Beginning to make me think that maybe this challenge run is no deals with the angel, no deals with the devil, except for the Krampus fight. Let's get into this. It's a pill. I don't know what this pill does, but it's the same pill that's in the other room, so let's hope it's good. It is Tears Up. Tears Up is good, and so I'm going to try and blow this. There we go. Another Tears Up. 2 Tears Up. My rate of fire should be quite a bit higher now, which is great because rate of fire means more damage. Once I clear this room, I have a choice to make. I could use the prayer card right away, with the thought that I could use it twice on this floor and get the red heart container before leaving. But because I can only use it twice rather than 3 times, I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to save it, use it in the boss room just before I leave. Here we have a beggar. Love me this beggar. He's my bro. He's going to hook me up with something amazing. Just you wait and see. That key. Something amazing. The heart, which is a +1 heart container, and a heal. Which I didn't need the heal because I was already sitting at full. But it's a good pickup. That item can also be dropped by Gluttony. Or is it Super Gluttony? I think both can drop it. I think Super Gluttony has a pretty good chance, like a 1 in 10, less than 1 in 10. I think it's 1 in 6 or 1 in 7 chance of dropping it. Normal Gluttony has something like a 1 in 20. Here we have the blue candle. I'm going to use the prayer card, and I'm going to pick up the blue candle. The blue candle is the damage up that I want and need, but not the damage up I deserve. But I'm going to take it anyway. And I'm going to try and clear out the rest of this floor, which is probably a huge mistake, to be honest with you, because I should be taking this down to the next floor. This, oh, shoot! Oh, almost took a hit there. I should be taking this Eternal Heart down to the next floor, rather than coming over here and potentially losing it. And now that I've said that, I'm actually going to follow through on what I just said I should do. But first I'm going to go in here. This is what I was hoping for. Book of Revelations gives me 1 Spirit Heart. Protects my Eternal Heart investment. And now I feel like I can clear this floor. Since there was a beggar on this floor, I'm hopeful there will be a second one. Ha ha ha! Yes. Ha ha! Exactly what I wanted. I might not have enough money to make him pay out, which is very unfortunate. If I don't, I will go down to the arcade. Now that I'm on 1 cent, I'm going to go down to the arcade and I'm going to blow everything up in the arcade. The reason why I'm not going down to 0 cents is because I need a cent to open up the arcade. It takes 1 penny to do that. If I still have my Book of Shadows, I could go up to that spike trap room and use the Book of Shadows to protect myself from taking damage, run back and forth across it, and try and spawn a chest. A game kit has appeared in the basement. I assume that's after you go into so many arcades. You get that achievement and that unlock. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. Of course, it would have been nice if those were like all dimes and nickels, but money, money, money. That's what I wanted. And let's blow this up too. Half a heart. Bummer. Would have liked a Spirit Heart out of that blood bank. Would have also liked a nickel or a dime. But getting the 6 cents from the first vending machine is good. Getting the 2 keys, also good. If he doesn't pay out, I'm going to blow him up. That's all you got to do, you just got to threaten him. With my Spirit Heart that I gained, I am going to waste it coming in here and getting troll bombs then leaving. Notice how I use the term waste rather than use. I don't actually mean it's a waste. I just assume that I'll get nothing, because that's the majority of the cases you get nothing, but like I've said before, it's worth investing the time in, and it's worth investing the heart, because when that thing pays out, it pays out very well. Let's leave. I've had enough of this floor. This floor disgusts me. No, this floor is a good floor. I got a lot of health ups. 3, I believe. The candle. The cube of meat. No problems with that floor. That floor was good to me. Let's go up here. Take this path first. There we go. My rate of fire is nice and high. Nice and frequent. 1 bomb will get me 2 chests. Who can say no to that? Not I, that's for sure. Open them both. 1 key, 1 cent. Well, to be honest, that was a neutral trade. Those hearts are sitting there so I can get them later if I need them. I will go to that library just because I've got an influx of keys, so I'm not super worried about what I would say, like, mismanaging them. I think that I can spend them pretty openly. I don't need to hoard them. And there's another one. So, I will go to the library here. I'm hoping for a Book of Sin, which I've got here. I'm hoping the Book of Sin gives me a Spirit Heart. Nope, a cent. Anarchist Cookbook. Was that on the other floor? Did I forget to touch that? If I did, and that was on the previous library, that's a mistake. I should have touched both books, so that they would be out of the pool. So then there could have been like a Book of Belial in there instead. My bad. Like I've said before, I'm not a flawless, perfect gamer when it comes to this. I don't always optimize what I'm doing. And speaking of optimizing, I've not been using the candle very much, which is a sin. Not using the candle. That's a beating. Let's waste a red heart going in here. Although I'm not going to say it's a waste this time because I think there's going to be something good in this one. 2 chests. Dead cat. Well, it's something good for some people. Not good for me. I don't want it. It would take all of my amazing heart containers, and I'd be down to 1. Yeah, it would take all my hearts away. I don't want it. Plus, I have the 1-up. I don't feel like I'm going to be needing all those extra lives. I don't think they're going to be required. I don't think they're going to be necessary, and so I don't want them. Take out the guts here. Their movement pattern is super predictable. So if you take a ton of damage to a room like this, you might want to slow down and stop drinking while you play. Just kind of focus on the game and not on, not on the mysteries of dodging an enemy that moves in a straight line in a predictable pattern. Blood bank here. Not going to use it. Not going to use it. I might use it. No, I'm not going to use it. I could use it. I have so many red hearts. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to look in here and fight greed. I'm already calling it. It's going to be greed. It's not greed! I am surprised. That means, and I don't need this 9-volt battery, because the candle, charges automatically per room. I'm not sure what pill that was. I'm going to feel really bad if I find out that pill is like balls of steel. I'm going to play this blood thing, the blood machine here, so I can go buy that pill, because I'm thinking, was that ball of steel? Balls of steel? No, I don't know what it is. It's telepills. Took me straight to the boss, Monster of 2. Not a huge problem. Let's try and get Monster 2 in the Monster 2 pattern here. Get the candle in on him. Come over here. Hit him a couple times. Come over here. Get the candle on him. Come over here. Push him. Come over here. And come back up here. And back over here. This boss, super easy to get in this like stun lock. He's not so bad, especially when there's only 1. Pentagram is a damage up. Exactly what I wanted. Plus, Pentagram gives you an increased chance for Deal with the Devil. And speaking of Deal with the Devil, what do we have up there? Is that a Deal with the Devil? It sure is. Let's open up the Tinted Rock first for some more bombs. And let's take a look at what Satan's got for us. Guppy's Paw and Brimstone. I'm going to take Guppy's Paw, and I'm going to crank on this space bar to give myself tons and tons and tons of Spirit Hearts. I'm going to keep the candle, and with my range being so low, I am going to take Brimstone. We passed up on it last run, I'm going to take it this run. And I'm going to go back and clear out these other two rooms, other unexplored rooms, because I have not found the item room yet. And I feel like I should go back to the shop and get whatever it was that I was carrying. I don't remember what tarot card it was. I think it was the Emperor. I should probably go back for it. I'm going to use a bomb here to get the key in the chest. The key makes it pay for itself. The chest is icing on the cake. And the chest contained another key and some change. So that is a delicious frosted cake. There we go. And the bomb fly went down there and blew that up thing. That blew that secret room up and open for me. Fighting greed here. I could farm greed. Do I want to farm greed a little? I have 4 bombs. Let's kill him twice. Let's kill him twice. Buddy, spawn some dudes. Spawn them. If you recall, by killing greed without killing his companions here, I'll be able to leave and come back and fight him again. He will reappear. And there he is again. Oh, it's super greed this time. Nice. There's always a chance that any greed will be a super greed. I can't remember if it's a 10% chance or if it's a 5% chance. It's something pretty low, though. Oh. Take him out. More money. More money. Super greed can also drop the quarter. Normal greed can drop the Steam sale. This time I'm going to kill him for real. I'm going to keep him dead. I'm going to clear the room, as we would say. There we go. Look at all this money. Look at all that delicious money. It's also possible to farm greed in the shop when he appears there, but you have to have teleports. So we're talking the teleport item with the habit, so you can keep teleporting, or teleporting tarot cards, something to get you out of that room, so you can kill him 2 or 3 times. There we go. Take down the fires. I don't think I need to kill the fires. I'm not even sure if you can get drops with the fire when using brimstone. I don't recall. I know when you're using explosives you can't. I don't recall if you can get stuff in the fire with brimstone. No reason to open that chest. I have the keys for it, but I've got almost 50 cents. And 12 keys. So I don't really feel like I need to open that. It could have a speed up in it. It could have a health up. It could have a flying item, but that's super, super rare. Not worth the time for me. Let's press on. Depths 2. Stop by our secret room first, since we're right here. The slot machine. I'm not going to play it, since I'm on a run that supposedly is a no luck, 7 years bad luck run, so I don't think it's worth it. I got Chad here. Or Chubby here. The Chubster. There we go. Take out these what do we call them? The worms. Brimstone makes the game much easier, as you can see. One of the reasons I don't always take it. But sometimes when you want a quicker run, it's not a bad idea to just pick it up and work with it. My damage is now high enough that I don't feel the need to be throwing the candle out every couple seconds. Which is nice. It's good to have some damage. Mom's pad. Gonna pick it up. I'm gonna use it. Gonna put it down. Pick up the bombs. My way out here. I'm gonna guess that the boss is in the top left corner, which means I'll be clearing pretty much every room, unfortunately. Could use my bombs to use a shortcut through the secret room there, but not necessary. I picked up a bomb, so I'll use a bomb. Open this up, get 2 more bombs, some change. Let's go in here. Get the compass. Now I'll know for sure where the boss is, not just on this floor, but on all floors. And since this is the last shop, let's just buy it all. Hangman will let me fly for 1 room. Great for picking up items in the middle that you can't get to without flight, but it's only for 1 room, so not super, super, super useful. Not overpowered like actual flight. I could use it on this room to make sure I don't take damage getting to Judgment here. Alternatively, I could just have smooth diagonal walking skills. There we go. Dog food. That's a health up. Made it out of there okay. Can't push past... There we go. Push past the pedestal there. Come in here. Take a look. Troll bomb. Don't want it. Can't carry it out with me. Should have had my brimstone charged before I walked in here. Luckily, I was able to charge it pretty quick. Also, luckily, I did not run myself face forward into that guts enemy. Because that would have been embarrassing after talking about how guts are pretty easy to dodge if you just pay attention. Blow up this tinted rock. There's no way to get to that bomb in the middle without using a flying item. You can't blow these things up at an angle. Unfortunate but true. And finished. Sent. Making our way towards the boss. You just throw the candle in there. Get the brimstone. Use the brimstone. Love the brimstone. The double hit is nice when you have enough damage, because you can just tear through things. I don't have a trinket. Might as well pick up the rusted key. Take out the brains in the middle, take out the fly, take out this fly, and we're good to go. Don't want the cursed skull. I'll pick it up just so I can look at it and then put it down. In case I haven't actually touched that item yet. Red chest. Yeah. Dead cat again. That's unfortunate, because if I had picked up the dead cat earlier, this would have probably been a different item. So, a little bummed. But with such bad luck, I'm not surprised to see the dead cat just constantly showing up. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. But I managed to squeeze on through there. Room's finished. Don't want the dead cat. I'm out of here. One more room, and then we'll fight Mom. Oh. Bummer. But I was able to get the heart I just lost back. So not a huge loss. Not a huge loss. What do we have in here? Pill. Pill is bad trip. Would rather have the hangman, even though I don't see myself using it. Use the candle. Throw it in there. Watch out for this guy. Oh, shoot. Took 2 hits. Get the candle. Throw it back in there. Come up here. Hit this. Get the candle. Throw it back in there. The Lucky Toe has appeared in the basement. That was just the first ending playing again. And you know, I like this song. But let's not sit here and listen to it. Oh, can I not skip it? I cannot skip it. Well, then let's just listen. Kind of creepy, you know what I mean? Like, the words are good, but the way it's being sung, very creepy. But I enjoy it. So, that was a good run. That challenge is clear. The Lucky Toe is now unlocked. It's a trinket. When you pick it up, I think it gives you a chance for a bigger chance for drops after a room is cleared. Not amazing, not a great trinket, but when you're not carrying anything else, it's not bad. 122 items, 10 mom kills, 4 deaths. Still sitting with only 11 of the endings. But not bad. Sorry if you could hear my chair there. I was leaning forward. Not bad. Our collection is still in need of more, but we're doing well. Hopefully you enjoyed the run. That challenge is now complete. Only 8 more to go. I don't know if we'll be doing a challenge run next time or not. I haven't given it any thought. But until next time, hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully I see you again. Take care, y'all.